Hi everyone, November is looming, so let's see what's on the cards. Huh? I'm only kidding, I'm not really going to do your reading with royalty playing cards. But let's leave them there just for fun, yeah. I'm going to use the very nice Marseille weight deck. Funny enough, we have got a couple of queens and a knight, so it is all a bit royal. They're actually putting me off, those little smiling faces. Let's minimize them. What I would say, this looks quite introspective this month ahead here. It looks like one is going to be, sorry ladies and gentlemen, they have to go, don't they? It looks like one is going to be processing and working with one's past. Of course, that never stops, does it? Even if one isn't a sort of a therapy kind of person, I think we all have to deal with our past. And if we're creative people, we can process it and rewrite it. I mean, they say, don't they, that the past is constantly being rewritten in our heads. And actually, I read a very interesting thing the other day in a Seth book that if you're not rewriting your past, that leads to neurosis and mental ill health. Is actually one of the basics of mental health, that you at least reframe your past in ways that work and in ways that enable you to grow. So if that's the issue for this month, then what are the suggestions? Well, there are two positives and one warning against here. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles for feet on the ground, reliability, being there, being real. There's a certain sort of reverence in the Knight of Pentacles. He's not a joker. He sees the importance of the facts of life, the importance of the ordinary things, the importance of day-to-day living. And I think he sees the importance of those little memories that can cause so much upset or could be so profoundly healed if we wanted to look at them. And the Queen of Swords is Pallas Athene. She is the triumph of reason, the triumph of the intellect over the other senses. So the universe wants us to be clear about the past, to get clarity, and to be fair. You know, I mean, swords are about justice as well, aren't they? And what should we avoid? Queen of Cups, a highly emotional card. Queen of Cups, in her negative aspect, could almost be flooded by emotions. So let's not go there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not get swept away by emotions. Let's stay on top of them, and also to live our lives and to process our own feelings in ways that are okay for the people around us and for the important relationships in our lives in the month of November. Let's see what my weather forecast has to say. Okay, so here is our weather forecast spread for the month of November. I don't know whether you've ever seen me do this before, but what I do is I put down 12 cards and then I hide all the cards that are not upright, majors or aces. And we get left with something like this. I don't bother with these cards. I don't even read these two exposed cards at face value. I'm just asking the tarot, where is the energy? Where is the action for this month ahead? Where should we direct our attention? Where should we expect things to happen? And I find this can be extremely helpful. So it does look like an introspective month. We've got the 8th and the 9th house aspected. So that is things dying and that is expansion. So to me, that adds up to quite a clear message. Let things leave your life so that you can expand. In other words, make space for the new. Now, you can change your inner life by changing your outer life, or you can change your outer life by changing your inner life. So you could, for example, throw out some old clothes and make space in your chest of drawers for some new pullovers. But that also would be a reflection of something that might be going on inside. Now, they say you can rewrite the past, maybe reframe the past is a better, more contemporary word for it. They say it's never too late for a happy childhood. Not only should you rewrite the past, but it is actually a sign of mental ill health if you're not doing that. Okay, so during this month, if you're feeling introspective, allow yourself to look at those memories and allow yourself to at least entertain the possibility that you were wrong about something, or if not wrong, that you could have received it differently, that you could have experienced it differently. And practically speaking, ninth house is a house of learning. You might like to consider whether you've got the reading material you need for the month ahead. If it's not reading, look for other ways of feeding your mind and your soul. It may be going to the movies with friends, but it may be going to the movies on your own. I think it needs to be something specifically for you that feeds you, that you're really interested in. And that will help the expansion during this month. And if you find yourself triggered by anything, see if there is a belief that you need to examine, or a resentment, or some kind of negative emotion like that you need to make your peace with and let go. So, ladies and gentlemen, that seems like a fairly focused message for this month. There may be other things happening in your month, but that's what I can help with now. So before we clear away the cards, let's respectfully decorate our reading. With some silly royal playing cards. Not forgetting the corgis. You have been watching Tea and Tara. I'm Robert Farrah. See you next week. Bye. As flies to wanton boys are we to the gods. They kill us for their sport.